this session we are going to make some changes to our main.css file, and we shall do so by adding IDs and some classes to our HTML. Now to start off, I have added some classes to the unordered list and the ordered list. So from our unordered list, you can see we have a class of unordered, and for the ordered list you can see we have a class of ordered. Now moving to the main.css file, we have created the ordered and unordered list. This is the unordered list style, and we can see the image for we have changed the image for the unordered list to an icon, and I have used the property list style image and the URL that points to the image, so it goes to my images folder, and then I have chosen the list icon.png. So this is the icon I have used. So that's for starters. So we have changed the list style from the disk to this particular image or emoji. Moving on, for the second ordered list, we have changed the numbers to Roman numerals. So I've used this property. So this is the ordered list class, and the property is list style type, and I have changed that from normal to lower Roman. Then I have from my index.html, I have added some span element to my first paragraph. So this is my first paragraph. So you can see I have let's just minimize the Explorer. So between the words fried chicken cutlets and masala wine sauce, we have span elements. So from these span elements, moving on to our main.css file, we shall have a selector that aims to style these span elements. So, and that selector is this one, paragraph, and then we aim the first span, the direct span, which is a child of the paragraph. So this changes the font style to italic. Then we create another selector, and this selector will apply to the last span and make it underlined. So this is the selector that will aim the last span. So that is why we have included the last child. So to aim the last span within this paragraph, and we change the property text decoration and give it a value of underline. So moving on, we create another span that will create a special class that will remove the italic and apply red color. So from my index.html file, you can see that my first span has got a class special. So from my main.css, I have a class of special, which changes the style, the font style from italic to normal, and then it gives this this particular span a color of red. So to view this on browser, so these are the changes. So from my first paragraph, you can see we have first span, fried chicken cutlets, which is not italic like the other one, and it is red in color. but my second, the last span is italic, and at the same time it is underlined. And then you can see our unordered list. Instead of disks, we have our list type, which is images. This is an image of a plus sign. This is actually an image that I downloaded from the internet. Then moving on to the ordered list, so we change this from numbers to Roman numerals. So we have Roman 1, Roman 2, Roman 3, and Roman 4, and so on. So the same actually applies to the last list, which is unordered, and you can see we have changed the disk list style type to and we have changed it to an image or an emoji. Then we have also done some other changes to my index.html file. For example, for our heading tags, instead of selecting h1 elements or h2 elements to give them a heading padding, I have created a class of heading padding, and I've given it a padding bottom of 10 pixels. So coming back to index.html, you can see all my heading has got that class of heading padding. The h1 tag has got main heading. This is an ID of main heading and a class of heading padding. So this particular ID, moving to my main.css file, the main heading gives gives the h1 heading a font weight of bold, text decoration of underline, and text align of and text align center. So those are the changes that we have made to my index.html to include classes and IDs, and that is it for this session. Thank you.